Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much of a plan for today's video, but these are just kind of an idea I just had. So today, I'm just gonna go on Tiermaker and yeah, find some random stuff to rank. Alright, female cartoon hotties. I'll have you know that I am very informed. Okay, this is a lot of fucking girls, Jesus Christ. I'll have you know I am very informed in female hotties, and I think there's no one more qualified to rank this tier list than me. So let me edit these around real quick. Alright, so I have decided to make my own custom tiers, and I feel like I should explain what are the basis for each of these tiers. So let's start with the nah tier. So this is the tier where I will put girls that I think just absolutely, like, they shouldn't even be on this list, basically. These are girls that I don't think anyone should like. Physical appearance wise. To each their own. These are girls that I honestly would not give the light of day, but you know, if you like them, you like them, and that's all that matters, I guess. Solidly pretty. Like, these are just girls that are very pretty, or just pretty in general. Very, very pretty girls. So these are the girls that are, they stand out compared to the other pretty girls. Like, these are girls that are abnormally pretty. Babes. Well, these are girls that are just flat out hot, right? Like, they have the bonus. They're extremely pretty, and they're really hot. So, you know, that's the babes tier. And then everything above that is just, like, self-explanatory. Alright, let's get started.
3, 2, 1.
So, this is Pocahontas. I gotta say, she's very, very pretty. I'll put her up here. This is that girl from that one show Sonic was in.
I have one condition. That you bring me one of Gar's famous chili dogs.
Chili dog?
Not quite, kid.
Are you sure this guy's a little buddy material?
She's okay. You know? Just not my type, personally. Based on appearance, I don't know what her personality is like. Her personality can be absolutely amazing. Well, if I'm just ranking them based on their appearance, I don't think it matters if I know who they are. So this girl, right? She's a babe. She's really pretty. Well, she's solidly pretty. Like, she is really pretty, yeah, but I don't know if I would put her up in the likes as... I don't know if I would put her up to the likes as such a, like, indigenous beauty as I would Pocahontas. Joy? Nah. This is that girl from Danny Phantom. She's okay. Out of all of the goth girls, that are probably in this list, she's like the mid-tier of all the cartoon goth girls. She is solidly pretty. This is Ferb's girlfriend from Phineas and Ferb. She looks like my ex, so I'm gonna say to each their own. And now we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I think Belle is really pretty. Would I put her... She's not in the baddest of the baddies. She's not a baddie either. Is she a babe? Nah. Very, very pretty. Judy Hopps. I have to make a new tier. Alright. Elsa from Frozen. Is this gonna be our first baddie? I think so. Actually, no. Well, for now, Elsa is gonna have to be in babes. Marceline. That's a babe. What the hell is that? Each their own. Oh my god, what is your name? Yellow Diamond? I didn't watch this movie, know nothing about her, but I think she's pretty attractive. Nah. And here we have Alice. She's pretty cute. Nothing really stands out about her design. She's just a pretty girl, you know. She vibes with Claro. I'll put her in Salty Pretty. I don't know who this is, but I feel like she has an amazing personality. So for now, take your own. Nah. What movie is this from? What is that movie called? Open Barn? Barnyard. That's what it's called. Okay. I have like bits and pieces flash into my mind from when I watched that movie when I was like 11, maybe. But other than that, nah. She has seductive eyes. I'll give her that. Nah. Is this Connie or Connie's mom? I'm gonna try to find Connie real quick. Okay, so maybe I'm not caught up on the Steven Universe lore, and that's probably why I'm so confused. But there are like 3 Connies in this list. Okay, so after some further research, I can say that this is Connie's mom, and her name is Priyanka. She's solid. I mean, nothing really stands out. I do love the shade of her skin, though. So yeah, she goes in solidly pretty. And Timmy Turner's mom. Alright. Ooh, okay, so now we're getting to the absolute beauties. Alright, this is Mulan. Maybe I have a personal bias, but she goes up here. She absolutely goes up here. No one is touching Mulan as far as this list goes so far. The hell is that? This looks like it's from a Dan Schneider show. Either way though, she's going in the nod for me. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Pearl, she's pretty. Well, she's solidly pretty. Now we have Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. She's gorgeous. I mean, I can't think of anything wrong with her character design. This is from Samurai Jack. I'm good though. Didn't watch that show anyway. Who is this? Maybe it's just this picture, but she looks so bad here. Hold on, I need to make some changes. Can I move this row? Alright, yeah. She goes up here. So, if I remember correctly, this is Nani from Lilo and Stitch. You know, she's really pretty. Beautiful skin. Hold on, let me look at her smile. Yeah, she's pretty cute to me. She goes up here. Very, very pretty girls. Alright, you know, this is Miraculous Ladybug? Is that her name? Okay, her name is just Ladybug. Oh, I forgot to delete this one. Just have to clarify that. Miraculous Ladybug. She goes... she's pretty. I mean, I really like her mask, her costume. The hair creates nice contrast. know? Now this girl is very pretty. I don't know who that is, but you know, I'm intrigued. Blue Diamond. I think she's very pretty too. Maybe I just have a thing for angry girls. This is the Coraline mom. To each their own, I guess. I'm just not interested. That's a frog. I'm good off that. She's a cute smile. Yeah, you can go up there. Alright, and now we have Mavis. This is the... I feel like this is like the second, like, goth-esque girl to get on the list. And the first was this girl from the Phantom. She's solid. I mean... Yeah, that's about all I can say. Number 5! Okay. I'm in love with this character design. I think Kids Next Door is just an amazing show for, like, the character design. Let me emphasize on some of these real quick. Okay, so first... Actually, this is perfect. So, Kooky, right? People have seen... This is just an amazing design. Number 1? I love these designs. Like, if anyone was going to make their profile picture a show from a cartoon, it should be Kids Next Door. Alright, anyway, number 5. She's very pretty. That's a mouse. Princess Bubblegum? Solid. Amethyst, however, is a babe. I'm into her. Can't even lie. This girl looks like she wants to be Miss Frizzle, but she's just not quite there yet. She's still pretty though, nonetheless. Huh. What am I thinking? To each their own. Another Samurai Jack character. Can't really make head to tails of her, if I'm gonna be honest. She looks just like Mavis though, so she can go right next to her. Now, if I remember correctly, this is Azula from Avatar. And yeah, she's really pretty. No. I mean, she's solid. It's just the art style that fucks her over. Not for me, personally. That's a snake. Nah. I actually don't know who this is. I would say this is generic Disney princess stuff, though. You know, white, blonde, yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. It's still a solid design, though, I guess. Same for this girl, actually. Nothing stands out. And you too. I feel like I'm saying this, but at the same time, I think I also put a blonde white girl in one of the higher tiers. Oh, no, I didn't. Good on me. Alright, this is an Encanto girl. Don't know her. Alright, that's a skeleton though, and I'm not a necrophiliac. This is Yzma. It's a no for me. Ruby is, teach their own though. I like that she's a hothead. Okay, this is an animal, but this is the first, like, gorgeous animal on the list. So I'm gonna put her up here with the very, very pretty girls. Ariel, she's a babe. Like, just amazingly pretty. Well, based on my definition of babe, I think she'd rather go down here. Sandy cheeks. No. Nah. I love Sandy, but, well, yeah, I'd say she's pretty. Sadness? Nah. Fuck out of here. This is one of the fairy godmothers from Cinderella. I'm gonna say no. Just because she looks like a child. No. No. This is another girl from, Fairly Odd Parents, I think. I was never really feeling her at all. I don't think she's that pretty. A lot of people do though, so, you know, to each their own. Snow White. She's solid. Ooh, who is this? Yeah, she could get my number any time of the week. This is the girl from that one show. Fuck, what is it? What is that? What is it called? Something about, like, being adopted. Alright, so yeah, I was kind of there. It's called Foster Home for Imaginary Friends. She's alright. Teach them. Now Garnet goes, I think she goes right here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm cool. Yeah, no. Oh my god, who is this? I'm all of a sudden really glad I made this tier. Pretty. Is this Connie or is this Connie? Which one is Connie? Either way though, they're both pretty. It's that girl from Toy Story. No thank you. I don't know who this is, but she's gorgeous. Elastigirl? You know the vibes. Disgust? She's pretty. This is that girl from the donut shop at Steven Universe, I think. No, this isn't her. What is she from then? I don't know. She's pretty though. This is Katara from Avatar again, and yeah, she's really pretty. She goes up here. I don't know who this is, but she's amazing. It's a babe for sure. Kooky from Kid Next Door. I was just talking about her. Yeah, she's really pretty. Or I guess I should have a cute tier. Yeah. I'll make a cute tier. Alright, so who all goes here? Kooky goes here. I have no idea who this is. Or if I do, I just don't remember. But, she's really pretty. This is, Jimmy Neutron's mom. Not for me, personally. No, thank you. Which fusion is this? This is Pearl and Garnet, or is this just all of them? Okay, so after a little bit of research, this is Alexandrite, and which is the fusion of pearl, garnet, and amethyst. And yeah, she's a beauty. Well, she might go up here with garnet. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Rose quartz. She's really pretty. I don't know what the fuck that is. Peridot. Peridot's cute. Sapphire is very pretty, actually. White diamond? I'm a fan. Actually, that might be a little high. She's very pretty. Mabel from Gravity Falls. She's cute. Personality-wise and appearance-wise. Oh, what this is. Whatever. Sarah from the Powerpuff Girls. Would I put her in I Would or Absolute Baddies? She goes up here. Moana, extremely pretty girl. This is Dexter's mom. She is cute. I don't know who that is. I'm not interested though. Nah. I thought I thought this was Miku for a second. Nah though, I'm good. This was cute. Oh, whoops. I know that's not Korra. Alright, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's a comfortable spot for me. Nah. Phineas and Ferb's mom. She's a babe, you gotta be honest. Princess Jasmine. I think she's an amazing looking girl. Very, very pretty. This is Anna from Frozen. She's solid. She's not touching Elsa, I don't think, at all. I don't know who this is, but I like her. She's solid. It's just more of the same. She's solid. Who is this? That's a pretty lady. Hold on now. This is Colette. She's pretty. I mean, yeah. She's just pretty. Yeah. This is that twist villain from The Incredibles. She goes up here. Right next to her arch nemesis. Who is this? I know she's from Big Hero 6, but like, who is this? Either way though. She's solid. Not for me. Not for me. Jessie from Toy Story. I think she's cute. Her southern accent is really adorable. Kim Possible. Yep. She goes up here. Would I put Kim Possible above Korra though? I don't think so. Korra goes up here too. Ooh, Maleficent? Okay, this is a hit for hit right here. Absolute baddie. This girl looks really cute. Okay, I don't know who this is. I feel like I should though. Either way, she's solid. Don't know who this is, but she's also solid. Don't know this girl. Pretty basic though. Rapunzel. She's cute. I mean, yeah, she's just really cute. What is this? She's cute. I mean, I feel like I'm saying a lot of the same here, but there's just, when I don't know their personalities, there's just not a lot to say. Okay, so this is indeed her mom, and I have to say, she's very, very cute. I love her face. This girl is also cute. God, this is so many fucking characters. Yeah, I don't know who this is. She's pretty though. Shigo. Huh. Baddest of the baddies are babes. I'll put her up here with baddest of the baddies. It's like she's almost Kim Possible, but she's just not her. Another fairy godmother, not for me. Also not for me. Another fairy godmother. Star, I think her name was. She's cute. Lapis Lazuli. I'm a big fan of Lapis. Very, very pretty. What the hell is that? What fusion is that? To each their own. Really cute. Some avatar character. She's also really cute. Oh, she's pretty. Whose mom is this? Either way, beautiful lady. That's a spider. Maybe it's because I haven't watched Across the Spider-Verse yet, but I don't know who that is, and that's just a spider. No thank you. Now her, on the other hand. Oh my god, who are these beautiful women? Yeah, she gets a... That's a babe for me. Babe tier is surprisingly small. I thought that would have been more up here. Maybe that says more about me than this. What is this girl's name? The movie is called Brave, but she is... Merida. She's really pretty. I like her smile, I like her accent. What is this girl's name from Gravity Falls? It doesn't matter. She's cute. Not for me. Neither are you, and neither are you. I'm gonna assume that your name is Pink Diamond. Alright, Pink Diamond. It wouldn't be right. You're also really pretty. Up here with all your other diamond friends. And what, you're blue diamond? But you're solid. This goes pretty too. That's Jessica Rabbit right here. Yeah, we all know where she's going. Alright. This is that girl from Cars that everyone says looks like Claro. To each their own. This girl's pretty though. Jasper? Really pretty. Raven from Teen Titans. She goes up here and... yeah, I guess. This girl's pretty. Starfire. Okay. Why put you in really, really cute or in very, very pretty? Very, very pretty. That tier has a lot more value. Don't know who this is either, but she's solid. And so is this girl. Not for me. Also not for me. Not for me either. Marge. She's cute. I really like her hair. Not for me. Gwen Stacy is I think she's really pretty. I don't know who this is, but she's solid. Lois Griffin. What am I thinking? Pretty or cute? I'd say she's pretty. I think this girl is pretty too. This girl looks cute. It's a cat one. I'm not interested though. BoJack Horseman girl. Not interested. That's a deer. It's a pug with titties. That's a cat. It's like the well. Okay, I'm gonna move her up here. That feels a little bit disingenuous. You too. She's pretty. That's more animals, and I'm not interested. Another animal. This girl's cute. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me either. No, thank you. Not for me. Not for me either. She's pretty. Who is this? I feel like I should know her. Either way though, he's pretty cute. What is this girl's name? And why are there two of her? Alright, well, this is about to say a lot about me. I think Lola Bunny goes up here. And then her Space Jam version goes up here. Alright. Each their own. This entire, the entire remainder of this list is just a bunch of pretty women. Alright, starting with you. You're very pretty. And so are you, actually. That's a pretty girl. All of these girls are so amazing looking. goes up here. This girl is actually really, really pretty. I'm gonna put her in the middle somewhere just to emphasize that. She looks kind of crazy. To each their own. Same thing here. Same thing here. No, this girl is fine. Like, really, really fine. Actually, no, I wouldn't put her that high. I would put her that high, though. She's solidly pretty. Not for me. Not for me either. Which Spider-Man is this? I really need to watch Across the Spider-Verse. She's pretty though. No, this is Movie Peach. I'm not gonna lie. The whole time I was watching this movie, I think she was one of the highlights of it. She's just like, she's very pretty. Yeah, she can go up here. That's a flame. Okay, I'm cool off that. This is Ariel from Wreck-It Ralph. Am I not mistaken with that? Because that is not who this is at all. Who is this though? This looks exactly like Ariel, but just not in Little Mermaid form. Either way though, the red hair is really cute. She goes here. This girl's pretty cute. I'm not interested personally. That is an oddly cute fish. I can't think of any other people who have said that sentence before ever. She's really pretty. And to close this list off, we have a babe. And yeah, this is my female cartoon hotties tier list. And if you ask me, I think all of these placements are objectively correct. And anyone who disagrees needs to go to jail. Alright, let's find another list. Now we're gonna do Stardust Crusader stands, but we'll rank them based on power more so than like anything else, I guess. I don't know what else you'd be ranking them off of if it wasn't power. Alright, so we have amazing stands, valid stands, okay, best stands, and shit stands. Alright, who are we starting with? Anubis? I already have to make a new tier. So Anubis' whole thing was like, it possesses the user as long as they look at the sword. So there was that guy that killed his entire like group of people, and he was the only one that could pick up the sword. And then it possessed Polnareff, and Polnareff got it was Silver Chariot and Anubis versus Star Platinum, and Polnareff was getting hits and hits on Jotaro. Oh yeah, and the whole thing with Anubis, right, is that not only is it really like good depending on who's using it, but I don't say infinite stands, but it also had exponential learning, sorry. So like whatever you threw at it, it would get hit by the first time, but now that it knows that move, it will never fall for it again. So assuming you're fighting this thing for like what, how long? Like maybe like 40 minutes. It's just gonna learn all of your shit, and you're gonna have to start going for ass pulls, which may or may not like fuck you in this fight. So yeah, Anubis is probably, well, yeah, it's infinitely strong, assuming you're not killing it first hit. Alright, T Darby. Is this the video game one or the gambling one? Okay, so this is the video game stand. Not much to say. I mean, if you can find a way to cheat around it, which isn't likely. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Joseph just had Hermit Purple, and actually, thinking about it, well, assuming we're a stand user, but I actually don't know. This is actually kind of a not great stand though, so you know, I'll give it here. Okay, so this is Maria stand, which is Bastet, and the only thing it did was it shocked Joseph and then it magnetized him. So then they started, oh right, this is where that scene comes from. So all it does is it makes you like magnetized and it brings things towards you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a shit stand. Cream. It's an amazing stand. Better than Anubis for sure. Cream is like, I actually still don't understand, like if Polnareff didn't figure out that Vanilla Ice was a vampire, Cream would have killed maybe, I think Cream would have gotten to all of the Crusaders before Dio did. Because Cream literally, it fades out of existence and then it swallows you whole like a black hole. You can't, it's fast as hell too, so you can't really like see it coming. And because it's a black hole, you can't hit it because it'll just like eat you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, how many stands in JoJo can really beat Cream? I don't think it's that many. Yeah, Cream's an amazing stand. Okay, so this is Midler. It's valid. I mean, well, okay. I need to add an emphasis here. Because it's only valid under the right circumstances. Circumstantially good. Because in order for Midler to be good, well, firstly, the user has to be above the surface. The user has to be on the surface. So that's already a minus. But also, its opponent has to be underwater, which is very unlikely. However, though, if you just somehow manage to be underwater and you have to fight Midler, I think you lose. Just like off rip. Because for one, it's gigantic, and it like almost killed Jotaro. Like the only reason Jotaro was able to survive that was because he just had Star Platinum just had fists that were capable of breaking diamonds, and Midler has teeth that are as unbreakable as diamonds. So yeah, that was just poor circumstances on both ends, but more so for Midler. I will say though, yeah, Midler is good only under the right circumstances. Death 13. This is a really good stand. Okay, so, well, I think it's just an amazing stand under the circumstances it was in. But I'm still going to say it's an amazing stand anyway, because you have no idea of knowing who the user is. So let's say you have a nightmare, right? And you almost die, but you wake up just in time, and it was a stand user. And you're in a group of like maybe 5 or 6 people. You have no idea who the user is. And in Kakyoin's case, it was a baby. There would be no way for a normal person to know that not only that a baby had a stand, but a baby was capable of using Death 13. I don't think anyone would figure that out. Yeah, Desert King is a great stand. It goes up here for sure. Ebony Devil. This was the doll possession one, I think. I don't get how this is good at all. I mean, so off rip, right? In order for this stand to actually activate, the user has to die, if I remember correctly. And then once they die, they possess the doll, like a Charles Lee Ray situation. Yeah, this stand sounds pretty shitty. Like, not only do you have to die to use it, so that means you have to lose the fight, like, immediately. And then, right after that, you have to possess a doll, which is already a way worse version of a human body. And now all you get to do is just kill things as a doll. It's child's play. It's literally child's play. And I would rather be Charles Lee Ray than Chucky. So yeah, this stand is shit. Emperor, on the other end, however, is okay. I mean, it was just a gun, right? Like, that was all. It was just, like, there's nothing special about the gun. Okay, so apparently it wasn't just a gun, but it was a gun that could have, that the bullets could be controlled once they were fired. So there's like a scene where Polnareff tries to cut the bullet, but Whole Horse just makes the bullet swerve the sword. It's JoJo bullshit, right? I think in the real world, this would be pretty good, but in a world full of stands like Hierophant Green and Star Platinum, which can just they like Star Platinum already moves faster than the bullet as it is. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's better than Totem or Atum or whatever the name of that shitty video game stand was. And speaking of Emperor, we now have Empress, which I also don't remember what it is. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Empress was just, it's a parasite that grows on your body and it can talk and it can sell people. It can convince people that you're a shitty person. And I mean, what else? It can grow based off of, like, it feeds off of you and it grows that way, so it's like a parasite. So it can grow like an entire body, it can grow arms and legs and shit like that. Overall, I think this stand is pretty weak, especially in comparison to like every other stand on this list. Well, besides like the sun, I think this is the worst stand. Or maybe that stupid fucking book. Yeah, this stand is kind of shit. Geb, however, which was in dual stand, is a valid stand. Actually, no, this is a great stand because not only is it water, so it kind of like forms however it wants, but it's also a long range stand. And because the user is blind, he has like super hearing to make up for that. And so he can use his water to like, or he doesn't use the water, but he uses, Jesus, he attacks with the water based on where he hears you. It's like an echolocation type thing. Actually, no, this stand is valid. It was just a really good fight. In duel, it's just a really good user for a stand that is just good. Hangman? Great stand. I mean, hides in the mirror, can only it attacks from reflections, if I remember correctly. I'd say this was a pretty good stand. I mean, there's nothing that's really bad about it. Yeah, it's just a good stand. Hermit Purple, however, it's not. It's just a bunch of vines. It uses Hamon energy. You can swing with it. You can wrap people. Like, Wonder Woman and her whip. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Color purple is a very underwhelming stand. Hierophant green. Let's see. Long range stand, creates webs, shoots Emerald Splash. I know there's like a huge meme with like Emerald Splash like never hitting ever. But I think Hierophant green and Calculane especially are a really good pair. They not only is Calculane like really smart, but Hierophant green also has a really like albeit yeah it sucks in comparison to like rushdown stands like The World and Star Platinum. But I'd say for any fight other than like Green maybe, I think Hierophant green has a pretty good chance of winning. I think Hierophant green can beat Indul. I think Hierophant green can beat Anubis. Hierophant green did beat Death 13. Hierophant green helped with Hierophant green beats Emperor. Hierophant green beats Bastet. Hierophant green holds its own for a lot of these fights. And yeah, 20 meters, like the 20-meter web that Calculane set up, I don't think if Dio didn't have time stop, he would have lost. And I think like because all of these other stands just don't have time stop, Hierophant green washes easily. It's a valid stand. So I made a mistake. This is not well actually it stays on the same tier. Anyway, this is Dark Blue Moon. And it's circumstantially good for the same reason that High Priestess is good. Anyway. Yeah, this stand is also well, it's also really fast and it's long range, so I guess it's valid. Not really though. Actually, yeah, you're staying in circumstantially good. How often am I underwater? Horus is valid. I mean, it has ice abilities. It crushed a car that one time. Took off Iggy's leg. Yeah, it's an okay stand. It's a good one. I don't really think there's much else to say about it. It can operate on anywhere, really. I think the only drawback is the user being a bird, but Pet Shop was also a really smart bird. So yeah, Pet Shop is just, or not Pet Shop, Horus is just a really good stand. Wheel of Fortune, shit stand. Don't even have to go into why. Literally all it does is create wishes and make them bizarro. So like let's assume you don't even like Ponroth just made the mistake of wishing someone back from the dead, which turned them into a zombie. But he also wished for like money, and the money just turned to sand. If you don't make like crazy dumb wishes like that, this stand can't do anything to you. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune is not it at all. Okay, so now we have Justice, which is just an illusion stand if I remember correctly. She takes things, so like let's say I remember she made she took a graveyard, and with Justice she made it look like it was a town through illusions. What else? There was also a puppet stand, and it controlled bodies, and then it also made those look like actual bodies when they were just skeletons from a graveyard, I think. It's okay. I mean, it's also in the form of wind, but I guess that would be hard to beat if you didn't do the Jotaro ass pull, which is just to inhale the air. Okay or circumstantially good? I'd say it's okay. This is the face morph stand. It's shit. The lovers. What did that do? The lovers. So the lovers, it basically, it was a parasite stand, I guess. Basically, if you hit the user, the stand would go into another person's body, and if you hit the user, if you hit the user, the damage inflicted on the user would also be inflicted on the body of the person that the stand went inside of. So how do I think that works? I mean, if you just don't care, I think you're good, right? But like, because if that's all it does, it makes it so you can't touch this one person without hurting someone else. When it really comes down to it, I mean, when it really comes down to it, like, you'll hit the user. Just don't kill them. But I guess that's not really the easiest thing to do either. What are my thoughts though? The lovers. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Magician's red, valid. It's a fire user. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Stands in part 3 are so incredibly simple that it makes it so hard to believe that, like, part 5, like every part after 4, makes stands so incredibly complex with their abilities. Alright, this is the gambling stand. Circumstantially good. This is the shadow stand. It makes you younger. This stand was valid. Valid or amazing? Valid. Yeah, honestly, looking back on it, there's no reason that this stand should have lost. I think Johto is just a really strong kid, apparently. Which makes me wonder how long he's... Well, I guess you keep your personality, if you get hit by this stand. But how's he... Anyway, I think the only stand that makes that this, I think the only person that would give this stand a run for its money would be part 3 Joseph. Just because if he stood in the shadow long enough, he would go back to his, like, part 2 self. And, yeah. That'd be a really bad time for just a normal guy with an axe. Silver Chariot, it's an amazing stand. Everything about it is amazing. It's fast, it can shoot its sword. When it takes off its armor, it's even faster than light. It could do that without even taking its armor off. It caught the hanging man through reflections in a coin. And, yeah, it can keep up with Jotaro, like we saw in the Anubis fight. Polnareff is also just a really good user as well. What else can Silver Chariot do? I think that's pretty much it. Silver Chariot is just a good stand all around. Generally, the faster the stand is, the better it will be. Strength, this is the ghost ship. Okay, so basically it could just manipulate the ship. And everything at it. Circumstantially good. The sun, hear me out, is actually a pretty good stand. Like, given if this stand had a good user, the world could just, like, end. So basically, the sun is... It's a replica of the actual sun created by, well, the user. And they can essentially bring it to the ground as low as possible as they want. Which, like, creates obvious effects, like it becomes incredibly hot. It's never nighttime. The sun is a good stand. It's just... I don't know why it got memed so hard in Stardust Crusaders. Because if this is a terrifying stand. Like, if this stand was used by someone like, let's say Pucci. If Pucci had this stand, like, who would stand a chance, genuinely? Like, they would have to catch Pucci, yeah. But, like, outside of that. Like, if Pucci was just never found, or what if the stand user was Kira? And Kira was just never found? And Kira wanted to just bring the sun down on a bunch of people for no reason? This stand would be incredibly strong. It is incredibly strong, it's just the user was so fucking shitty. Tenor sax, this does the same thing that Justice did. Not really that good. I'd say it's down here with the shitty stands. The world is... It should be the perfect stand. It has all the power that Star Platinum has, controlled by an immortal vampire, and it can stop time, and the time, like, the duration it can stop time for will go up as long as the user keeps practicing. So eventually it's like, so let's say it starts off as only like a second, then it goes to 3, it goes to 5, 7, 10. Eventually you can stop time for a whole minute. And that is why this stand is so incredibly dangerous, and that is why Star Platinum goes in the same spot, just because it does everything the world does. Like, these stands are one and the same. What is this, the book? Shitty. Tower of Grey. It's fast, it rips people's tongue out, it's really strong. This one's valid. Impossible to catch. Like, the only reason this one got caught is because Kakyoin covered a lot of bases. Really smart move. Yeah, not even Star Platinum could catch this thing. So yeah, I'd say this stand is valid. This stand is called Wheel of Fortune, and where's the other one? This one is called Judgment. Okay, so it's a super powered car, right? Except the user can make it do whatever it wants. So it can shoot gasoline bullets, it can drive up walls, it can put spikes on the side of its car. I don't see a reason as for why this stand isn't good. I mean, it's a solid stand. I mean, it doesn't even have to like it doesn't have to do all the things it can do. It can literally just run you over if that feels fit. But everything else it can do is just like icing on the cake. And lastly, we have Yellow Temperance. I mean, what is there to say? It consumes organic matter, and that's how it grows. So, and it's also, normal people can see it too. So like, it can take the appearance of another person, and it breaks down matter. I think those are the only two things it does. I mean, it's okay. I don't see how this can match the likes of like Hierophant Green. Well, it can deceive people, but once you do that, then what? I mean, you know, I feel like it just doesn't go much further than that. So, yeah. It's valid. Well, okay. It's okay at best. And, yeah. This is my final ranking of all the Stardust Crusader stands. We have our amazing stands, our valid stands, our circumstantially good stands, our okay at best stands, and our shit stands. Let me know how terrible of a job I did in the comments, and I won't read them, because I don't care. Next list. Alright, the quarry characters. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm looking at this list, and I'm kind of noticing that a lot of the characters are missing. Like, all of Chris's kids, I think, are missing. Silas isn't here. But whatever, let's get started. We have Abby. She's up there, for sure. I don't know why I got so attached to Abby when I was playing this game. But for some reason, she was like one of two characters that I just could not let die under any circumstances. Yeah. Abby's good with me. Who's next? The Hag of Hackett's Quarry. I mean... Alright, so let's review. So, the story starts, and she's just a ghost, right? And then she starts doing the tarot cards, and then we get the Hierophant. We realize she's always looking for Silas, right? And then eventually we realize that when we get the Hierophant card, that Silas was actually her kid, who had turned into a werewolf. Like he was the first werewolf, and Silas was keeping him as like a circus act. Like he was the wolf boy or whatever. And then one day a fire broke out in the woods and Silas escaped. And because she knew that the family was gonna hunt Silas, or people in general were just gonna hunt Silas, she tried to do whatever she could to get back, and now she's trying to get us to kill everyone else because they've been like, they brought this onto themselves or whatever. I get her point of view, but yeah, I really don't have an opinion on her. If I had known more about her other than she was just the checkpoint for me to like get the tarot cards, and like if she was more than just the reason to collect the tarot cards, I probably would have liked her more. But they don't really give her much of a character in this game. Laura Kearney, best character in the game by far. Put her in front. There we go. Best character in the game. We start off with her, and then we don't hear from her, and we get her entire backstory. Like her boyfriend gets turned into a werewolf, scratches her eye out, and then she gets bit by her boyfriend, and now she's like half werewolf, half like person, and she can control her abilities, and we get to play as that, and then eventually she turns. That scene where she turns in the same room as Chris Hackett and all hell is breaking loose, that is the best part of the game by far. Like I remember I was so hyped for that, and the whole thing was like, it was kind of hard to tell which werewolf was which. Yeah, that was really hype. Yeah, Laura's the best character in the game for sure. Emma, is that her name? Emma? Hated this bitch. Literally ever since when the story started off, she was fine. But then the stuff with Jacob started happening, and then it just got really annoying. And then the scene happened at the campfire where she kissed Nick, and then she started vlogging. Emma is just like, not only is she fucked up for kissing her best friend's crush, but at the same time, she's just annoying as all hell. Like when she was like alone after Jacob left her to go like see what was up when Abby screamed, she was doing the whole vlogging thing, and she was just making one-liners the entire time. Or not one-liners, but like shitty YouTuber jokes, and I hated it. Ugh, Jesus. I'm so glad I didn't kill her, because I did to save everyone. What do I even call this? To save everyone route. But I wish I did. Emma had one of the only death scenes that I watched in the entire playthrough. And speaking of Emma, her little thing can go right next to her in the same tier. These characters are so annoying that it just doesn't... Oh my god. It's like they're perfect for each other. Dylan? Dylan actually grew on me a lot throughout the playthrough. Like ever since he lost his arm, like everything after that, it was just like... It was like, yeah, I can actually like vibe with this guy. When like before that, it was just like, oh, he's annoying and gay. Yeah. What was this guy's name? Bobby Hackett? No opinion. He's just a stoic guy that does what people tell him to. I don't know why he can't act for himself. It's just a grandmother. Well, the mom, I guess, to Travis and Chris. No opinion. Brenda Song. What was her character's name? Caitlin? I like Caitlin. She got shit done. She was like a quipster for the beginning of the story, but after that, she was like ever since I got the shotgun, like she was like reliable. Like she knew how to shoot a firearm. She was a good leader. She did lose her gun to Bobby for some reason. Like I don't know why she didn't just, like obviously you weren't supposed to shoot him, but or like yeah, you weren't supposed to shoot him, or I didn't want to. But like the fact that she let him take her gun is like ridiculous to me. Nick, I like Nick. He has one of the best scenes in the game when he transforms into a werewolf. I think out of all the characters who should have gotten bit first, I don't think it shouldn't have been Nick at all. I would have much rather it been Ryan than Nick. Chris Hackett, him being a werewolf is pretty cool. Other than that, the story did cool things with Chris Hackett, but Chris Hackett himself is just a boring character. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Travis, having a werewolf in the family, being a cop, Travis grows on me, actually. Like, towards the end of the game, when we actually start working with him, I start to like Travis a lot. He's solid character. Ryan, on the other hand, I fucking hate Ryan. Oh my god. There were so many times where I thought Ryan was gonna turn on me just because of how crazy he was acting. Especially when Laura showed up, like, he just lost his fucking mind. Like, all of a sudden, everything was about him. And I thought he was gonna turn too. Or not turn into like a werewolf, but turn on me, the player. Because, when Laura showed up, and she was like, in order to get rid of all of this, I need to kill Chris Hackett, right? Reasonable plan, because she didn't know about Silas. Ryan all of a sudden is against killing werewolves now, and he wants to save Chris Hackett because they're like, good friends, I guess. I don't get that at all. Why do you care so much? Like, if he's a werewolf, he deserves to be exterminated. Like, killing Chris Hackett as a werewolf is not the same thing as just shooting Chris Hackett dead on. Anyway, though, yeah, Ryan is a shithead. The only thing good about Ryan is his gay relationship thing with Dylan. Who is this? Old guy, no opinion. The entire Hackett family is just, like, boring. I like Max. He's, like, a little stupid, but I like Max nonetheless. Like, he's still a sweet guy. When he reunited with Laura, that was a pretty cute moment in the game. And, yeah. That's the end of the Quarry tier list. The two best characters in the game are Abby and Laura. Dylan, Caitlin, Nick, Travis, and Max all kind of follow up for me. Chris Hackett is fine. They're trying to do cool things with them, but, you know. No opinion on any of these characters, and all these characters fucking suck. Yeah, that's the end. And I think that's the end of this video too. I kind of just wanted to do like three little tier lists just because I randomly got the idea when I was showering last night, and I was like, yeah, this could be fun. And it was. I had a good time, actually. But yeah, I think that's gonna close this video out. So how do I end my videos? Oh yeah, bye.